Hello, and welcome to today's double subscriber contract. And we'll be starting off with Kill Order 2-10-9559938-90, set in Hokkaido and supplied to us today by Rob Call 67. So on to our briefing. 47. A contract has been issued for you. Some people in Hokkaido have been misbehaving, so it's up to you to teach them all a lesson. So moving on to our targets, and today for our first contract we have 5 of them, along with 5 objectives. So for our first contract we'll be starting at the default location. We're going to have a oil canister stored in the morgue, and we'll be bringing with us a silent shotgun, an emetic gas grenade, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to do a little bit of legwork first of all. So we're going to make our way straight into our apartment bathroom and grab the scissors from the shelf. And then from there we're going to head up to the bathrooms outside of the sushi bar. And for those of you that know, we will have to deal with this gentleman who is always in attendance. So we're going to very quickly knock him out with our briefcase and deposit him in the closet provided. Now if we are quick and lucky, we will be able to secure one of our targets. That gentleman right there, he is a guard, and we only get one shot at this, and it looks like we may have done it. So hopefully he will come into the room and we can render him unconscious. I don't think I really threw the briefcase quite far enough, and it apparently looks like I haven't. Let's try dropping it in the room. Nope. So we have missed our opportunity. Never mind, we will have another. So we're going to open the door once again, throw our briefcase a little deeper into the room, and we will snare the hospital director, whose outfit we require. So when he comes in to investigate, we are going to render him unconscious and deposit him also in the closet with the permanent resident. So now we need to lure in our target once again. So what we're going to do is drop our briefcase a little deeper into the room, and using our scissors we're going to throw them out into the corridor, and then we're going to keep the door open so that when our target comes to investigate the scissors, he will spot the briefcase and he will come into the bathroom to remove it. So here he comes now. All we have to do is wait for him to arrive, close the door behind him, and then we can render him unconscious. I said close the door behind him. That was close. We could have easily have been spotted there, but we got away with it. So we're going to drag our first target into the cubicle in the bathroom, and he is the shotgun elimination. So we are going to require our shotgun, and we are also going to require the hospital director's outfit, which just so happens to be right here. And let's make sure we get a headshot and eliminate our first target. So we no longer need the shotgun, but we do need the guard's outfit for our next elimination, and our next target is located in the sushi bar. There goes Mr. Dexter. We will get to him shortly. So our next target is on guard outside of one of the cubicles here. We're going to go into the cubicle on the left and vault over the partition. We're going to select our gas grenade and we're going to drop that at our target's feet. Now we have actually managed to get a pedestrian or civilian as well. So we're just going to make our way casually down into the sushi bar bathrooms here, and I'm going to wait outside the predicted bathroom cubicle that our target will use. If he was alone, this would be his preferred cubicle. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, we've managed to secure ourselves a civilian, and they have opted for this cubicle. So we now need to make our way to the cubicle next door, where we can then ask this kind gentleman, have you seen our fish? His name is Hecklefish Moriarty, and he is running for president. So no, he's not down there. He must be on a rally somewhere. So 3 targets now taken care of. Sorry, 2 targets now taken care of. So we're going to make our way back to the other bathroom, and we're going to retrieve our scissors. And in a few moments, Mr. Dexter will be making his way to his apartment. If we can pick the scissors up, there we go. So if we look, there is Mr. Dexter on his way now. We're going to get there slightly ahead of him, and we'll just wait outside his apartment, and he will be along very shortly. He's in no rush, but once he trundles along here, we can then follow him into his apartment, close the door behind us. We're going to render him unconscious. There we go. Have a nice nap, sir. You look like you need it. We're going to take his outfit, and then we're going to launch our scissors at his head. There we go. It's a good throwing arm 47. So we're just going to hide Mr. Dexter here in the bathroom just in case. And then we're going to head down to the cable car for target number 4. And he is one of the 2 guards stationed down there, which means we are going to have to distract the other one. So we're just going to head straight down the central ramp around to our right, and we will find a lead pipe here. We're going to throw the lead pipe up the far side of the cable car, and that will get both of the guards' attention, and our target will send his colleague to investigate, leaving him alone and vulnerable. In fact, they both are, but we are only dealing with one of them today, and we're going to send him on the express route down the mountain. So, one more target to go, and they are located in the morgue. So we're going to head all the way there, stopping off in the bathrooms along the way to collect our suit. If we can find which outfit it is, it must be this one. There we go. So we're going to head out into the Tranquility Garden, right up to the very top at the back, and then down the drain pipe, through the sleeping quarters, and down the corridor and up into the morgue. And once we get up here, we're just going to wait for the 2 morticians to have their backs to us, which they do, and we can then make our way into the storage room, retrieve our oil can, and we have 2 more people to remove, and we're about to make our way to the security office, and we will get rid of the guard in there. So we're just going to head straight in, render the guard unconscious. While we're here, we may as well take out the surveillance system, as there's only 1 camera we really have to deal with. We're going to deposit the guard in the closet provided, and then we can either go straight into the stairwell and set up our elimination, or we can remove the other mortician. I have opted for the former, so we're going to make our way into the stairwell, pour our oil on the floor, and then overflow the sink, and that will attract the attention of our target's colleague, and when he comes along to investigate, we can then render him unconscious. So he is a little bit confused for someone who spent 6 extra years at school and doesn't know what an overflowing sink sounds like. But eventually he figures it out and comes along, and once he turns off the sink, we are going to pounce on him, render him unconscious, and then move on to our target. We're going to render him unconscious, and then we're going to drag him out into the stairwell. And this is where things could go wrong and have in the past on other maps. So we're going to drag him into the oil spill, and then we're going to try and ignite the oil. It doesn't seem to work on tiles, especially when I'm recording. So we're trying it on the lino floor here, and luckily enough, after 7 rounds, we do manage to ignite the oil. So that's all of our targets now taken care of. All that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and to make said escape that little bit easier, we're going to put on one of the Crazy 8 bodyguards outfits, and we are going to head now for the one and only exit, the helicopter exit. So we're going to head straight round by the mountain path, straight to our helicopter, and off the nice cold mountain. So there we go, 1 of 2 contracts taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we've managed to meet our objectives and gain a silent assassin rating. Something we will not be doing in the next challenge. And speaking of the next contract, we are off to Sapienza for the contract Papas, and that has been supplied to us today by M. Pararose 1. So on to our briefing, short and sweet, eliminate them. So moving on to our targets, and today for our second challenge we have 3 of them, along with 5 objectives. So for today's challenge we'll be starting at the ICA safe house, and the only item we'll be bringing with us will be a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to waste no time in grabbing the kitchen knife and making our way up to Rocco's apartment. And we are not even attempting a silent assassin rating for this one, as we only have about 2 minutes, or just over 2 minutes, to eliminate our 3 targets. So we're going to use our kitchen knife on Rocco once we've distracted him into the room with our silenced pistol, make our way out onto the balcony where we will get a line of sight on the 2 guards at the front gate of the Caruso mansion, and we managed to drop one of them relatively quickly. The second seems to manage to get very lucky with the iron bars of the gate, but eventually we just unload on him and we bring him down. So all of our targets have been eliminated. The bodies of the guards have been spotted, although we have not. So we are able to make our way straight out of the apartment building, straight down the main road and into our awaiting vehicle. So there we go. 2 subscriber contracts taken care of in relatively quick succession. And once we get through our tunnel here, we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan once again, and once again we met our objectives. But this time round, no silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.